Hello everyone, very quickly before getting to this video, earlier today I uploaded a channel update video, and in that video I spoke about the fact that I'm going to be using my old YouTube channel for non-Dragon Ball gaming playthroughs, let's plays, whatever you want to call them, and I'm going to start off by playing through the Crash Bandicoot N. Sane Trilogy. There will be a link in the description to the channel update video and to my other channel, so if you guys want to go watch that and support the other channel, that'd be fantastic. If not, that's completely fine, and enough rambling. I hope you enjoy this video. Hello everyone, again. So for today's video, I have a pure DLC Pack 4 moveset. So leave those moveset theme suggestions in the comments. Go and go over the moveset very quickly. 4 supers: Divinity Unleashed, Holy Wrath, Savage Strike and Dual Masenko, 2 ultimates, Burning Strike and Sword of Hope, no transformation, and instant rise as a evasive. The idea behind this moveset is to use attacks that are just in DLC Pack 4, and if there's not an evasive, I figured, well, I think it would just be better if I did have an evasive, just like a simple one for like utility, so that's why I have instant rise, but I'll talk about that in a little bit as we go into the first fight for this video. So the first fight for this video, this was the first fight I had in a few days, maybe like 3 or 4 days, because you know, I just wasn't playing Xenoverse 2, and when I was playing I was like trying to unlock everything from this update, so well, in this fight, not really making excuses. If you think this is an excuse, I don't really care, to be honest. But I was slightly rusty, so just keep that in mind. Just for the first fight, I'm level 99. My first one's level 93, I think it was. And before I do continue, massive thank you and shout outs to Darky and Echo for gifting me the Resistance top and the gloves, because I just could not unlock them from, was it Power Quest 111? Like, I unlocked the helmets and the boots like about 3 times, 5 times each, something like that. So that's on Twitter. They both gifted. They gifted it to me, so massive thank you. Like, I wanted it for this video, so again, massive thank you and shout out to Darky and to Echo. And right there, that's a very nice mini clash there. So I did hear on Twitter, I think it was from either Animes or Lakato, it may be both of them, to be honest, I don't know, but I did hear that Precious Iron got a buff in DLC Pack 4, which is a bit surprising, because I thought that was quite, not necessarily an overpowered attack, but it's a good attack in my opinion, and apparently now it's faster. I think, don't quote me on this, but well, it is definitely faster in terms of, you know, when it activates, like right there, like how fast that was. And I think the startup time has been extended as well, so well, yeah, like the activation time, I guess, from when you can actually like activate it. I'm not too sure. And I think as well it does a tiny bit more damage. Like right there, I was just getting baited so hard. Yeah, this was like my first fight I had online for like a few days, so I've not, yeah, this was the first fight I had, and I didn't fight, well, I haven't fought anyone rather prior to this fight that used the new attacks from DLC Pack 4. I just, you know, I just haven't fought anyone yet. So I do like the idea of doing like pure movesets, and well, they are different to like the, you know, like the Fiend movesets, and by like the pure ones, what I mean is like using attacks from like a certain, I guess, like category, if that makes sense. So for example, if I was going to use like a pure sword attack, well, a pure sword moveset rather, I'd only use attacks that have, yeah, that use sword. So if there's only like 2 sword attacks in the game and use like a physical sword, that's what the moveset will be. So leave those pure moveset suggestions in comments, I suppose. That'd be quite fun. So I do give him 2 more fights because I knew for a fact, like I was expecting that. Like I was just getting a bit baited. And again, no excuses, but whatever. Like these fights were a bit laggy. I think it's in the, it's definitely in the final fight, I believe. I mean, this was the day after DLC 4 went live, like the actual DLC 4 content. Like I'm going to upload this the same day I record it, so it's like what, the 28th of June today, not July, of June, the 28th of June. So I mean, you know, the servers are to be a bit laggy because people, well, you know, you get like quite a lot of players either, you know, well, like coming back rather, or they're just playing the game because of DLC Pack 4. So you know, it's to be expected really. So I'm still learning how to use these attacks. I do know I fail quite a lot using Sword of Hope in this video, and at some point I do want to do a pure Sword of Hope moveset, which will just be Sword of Hope, maybe Divinity Unleashed, I'm not too sure, and I'll have, but I also want to do a Great Ape video where I'm using my Ada Male Namekian and with the Great Ape costume, you know, of course, like I've been wanting to do that for a long time. Well, yeah, since they revealed the Great Ape costume and the accessories and stuff, so there. Go for Break Strike, and I should mention that the stats I have right now, I probably, well, I will change them, like there's no doubt about it, like I will change them after I do the Sword of Hope video, because someone correct me, well, someone do, please can't confirm this, Sword of Hope is a strike skill, I believe, even though it looks like it's a key attack. So yeah, for that video I do want to make sure I've got max key and max strike supers. So I did change my stats, so I've got max key and max strike supers, so yeah, just so I can maintain it for when I do it. So I expect that quite soonish. I'd hope it's quite soon anyway. So the third fight, it's 1-1 so far. One not expect this guy is I believe it's this guy, but when I vanish, he will vanish as well. Even though he knows how to go for the back end, and he gets, he's got like a few pepper blocks off. So I don't know what he was, I just don't know what his game is. So he's got no stamina now, and I do want to keep it low at all times. But I do believe I break it in the moment because he goes to Super Saiyan 3, I think it is, or maybe Super Saiyan 2. No, it's Super Saiyan 3 because he's got like what, just under 5 bars now. Well, now he's got just over because I hit him. So I do break his guard in the moment, I believe. Yeah, right there. Break his guard, and I'm thinking, well. Look, I can read this guy now. Like, this is the third fight. Like, I can pretty much read him. So I do go for the Sword of Hope there. Go for X, and that drains your ki regardless of how much you have. So, like, that's not the ultimate move. And I don't know if it scales depending on how much ki you have. So let me know, because if not, then that just seems completely pointless. And I'll just use that, like, when you've got pretty much no ki left and you're about to come out of it. So here I go for Holy Wrath, and again, that was the first time I ever used it. I believe, I'm not too sure. Such a fun attack. And you can like move around with it, and it charges up. I think it's like got 3 stages, but it does take quite a long time to charge up. Compared to like other attacks, like right there, it's in the 2nd stage. And I actually thought then, I charge up twice, but no, I go for it again here. I think I might go for it again soon, and I charge up to max. He goes for Warp, Evil Explosion there. I tried to perfect block it both times, I failed. He turns around now, I think, and went for it. So I don't know if you turn around and go for it if you'll then be behind your opponent. Because if so, then that's smart. I never knew that. And that could be quite, deadly, to be honest. So he went for like 4 or 5. He goes for the Divine Wrath Purification now. I break his guard. I go for Sword of Hope. I don't think this finishes him off. No, I do try to finish him off with the Slash, but it didn't work. So I just go for the All Burst, whatever it's called, and that does indeed finish him off. So. Yeah, a fun set to fight against that guy. I mean, I do think he was a bit too heavy on the pressure sign in the first fight, but then again, like, it was just my fault because I kept getting baited by it over and over again. So this guy, he's got Sword of Hope, Absolute Zero, he's over 83. I forgot what his second super is. Sorry, second ultimate rather, not super, what am I talking about? I think I saw Divine Wrath. I'm not too sure, we'll see, I guess. So he's got Absolute Zero, and surprisingly enough, or at least as far as I can remember, he doesn't use it at all. So maybe it's just there for like a desperation thing. I don't know. And guys, I do think the outfit I'm wearing, like the resistance outfit, it's an okay outfit, but I don't think it suits Burcol, to be honest. I really don't. So I'm probably not going to use it after this video. So I mean, Echo or Darky, if you want your gloves or the chest piece back, do let me know and I'll gift it back to you. If not, I'll gladly keep it. So there he went for Sword of Help. I broke his guard. Like, I do wish we'd get like more like pseudo transformations. Like for Saiyans, it could be Super Kaken, and it should work the same way as this. Like you can go for like a Kamehameha, which would be like a that'll be like, well, that'll like drain your ki, like all of your ki, and that'll be like the ultimate of it. Like a little bit of a rush. And there, I think he dropped out to the Future Super Saiyan a little bit ago. I went back into it, but he did it right next to that car or the taxi, whatever it was, and he destroyed it. So I just thought that was quite funny. Oh man, actually I think it's in this fight as well. It's definitely in the next fight. The next fight's the final fight against a pure progress hit, but he may be in this fight as well. At the very end, where it kind of lags out to some extent. Like you'll see what I mean. Like it doesn't really lag out, but it's just like a bit of a delay. So that's quite fun. I think tomorrow I'm going to get a Fused God Hybrid video out, and I'm not going to say anything else apart from that. So I mean, I would say don't leave those moveset suggestions for that moveset, because I've already got it planned what I'm going to do. But do feel free to leave your movesets in the comments, of course. Oh no, sorry. So I do go for Burning Strike, and that finishes him off. So I must be getting confused with the next fight. It does definitely happen in this one. So going to the 5th and final fight for this video. I picked Pure Progress Hit. I didn't scan his moveset, so I can't remember what level he is. Unless I'm scanning a little bit, because it's the Awoken Hit. I know what skills he's got. So yeah, I mean he's used up. Well, right now he has used up all his stamina within like what, 10, 11 seconds. So that does suck for him quite a bit. Yeah, so I've still got like what, quite a lot of stamina. I did try and go for the stamina right there. I think it was the triangle one, because I did want to go for Sword of Hope. He goes for a square one there. I block it, so I go for mine. Break his guard. Go for the Burning Strike. And Burning Strike does this, I think, the same amount of damage as the Timeskip Molotov, even though the Burning Strike is faster, I believe, and takes 2 bars of ki less to use. Or 2, yeah, well, that sounded awkward, whatever. So yeah, like, I mean, I just don't think you see that many people use the Molotov anymore, unfortunately. It's a really cool, it's a cool attack. It takes 5 bars of ki to use though. you know, I get, well, it is kind of fast, but it's, at least in my experience, I found it a bit awkward to use, but whatever. So yeah, it goes for the sliding bass there. Sorry guys, the sliding bass. And of course that hit me. I do think there's a really cool moment coming up quite soon, I think, when he goes for the sliding bass again. And I just, like, it just looks really cool. So here I go for Sword of Hope. I go for the slash, it works. That did a lot of damage, but again, I don't know if it scales depending on how much ki you have. So if you've got like 10 bars, I'm right there, that's what I was talking about. He went for the sliding bass, I think, again, the time skip. I forgot what the real name is. The drum spike, I believe. And I went for Savage Strike, or the blue Super God Fist, and that, you know, it cancelled it out. So I was fast in the time skip there. So he brought my God with the square stand break and went for the time skip Molotov. I was thinking, I knew that wouldn't beat me, but I was going to have low health. And right now, it's super close. We both got, actually, it's pretty much even. Like, well, right now, I think I'm winning. I've got more health, ki and stamina, like barely. So yeah, I go for the Savage Strike again. It misses, so I'm thinking, oh, this is getting really close now. I lock off after, yeah, as we win a clash, thinking he might try to rush into me. So I went for 2 Dual Masenkos. The second one, yeah, right there, that's what I was talking about. Like, the second Dual Masenko did hit him, but it took a second for it to actually register. So, oh, it's just wild, man. So thank you guys for watching this video. I do hope you enjoyed it. And with that being said, I will see you next time.